like you can record a couple seconds of a track, and then there's a server out there somewhere that'll tell you, the artist and the song name of the track. And there's a video player here. It's pretty good, except it eats up batteries like seriously bad. I put like a Korean TV show on here, and it's pretty comfortable to watch. Actually, it's a 2-inch QVGA screen, and the sound goes really loud. It's actually, if you don't have headphones like right by you and you wanna watch at night and you turn to minimum volume, it's still like not low enough sometimes. But yeah, it's pretty satisfying. So you can have landscape mode here, and then you go into portrait, and then it shows you, the progress bar, and the time lapse and stuff. So fast forwarding and rewinding is decent, but if you're in landscape mode, it doesn't have this indicator, so it's pretty hard to fast forward. So you just switch to portrait, and then fast forward, and then switch back to landscape to to get to wherever you are in video. Let's see. I haven't used these features so far, but I think they're just editors, mainly for the ones that you produce on the phone, like you take pictures, take videos. Music DJ, I think that's just to make a ringtone here. I think you can add like different sounds here for the instruments, and then you combine and make them into a ringtone. They kind of copied this off of Motorola, I think. I had an old V220 that did this. Remote control. I'm assuming using Bluetooth you can like control stuff with other Bluetooth devices. I'm not really a big fan of Bluetooth, since you go 2 feet away from the device and the thing just cuts off. I actually tried a friend's Motorola S9 stereo Bluetooth headset, and pretty much if you go away like more than 3 feet, basically it just cuts out. Record sounds, I haven't tested this out either, but I guess the quality's like alright. It's like a pinhole mic, so I'm not sure how good it would be for recording lectures and stuff. If you want to do that, you should definitely sit close up. Demo tour, that's just the video they shove in for the introduction. And actually, if you don't have a SIM card inserted into the phone, it just plays this video over and over again. You can't do anything else. Like, it doesn't let you get to the menu or anything. Here's the Walkman. This is the Walkman 2.0, and the one thing that's different from the W610's Walkman, which is also version 2, is that the time indicator here is up here instead of the beginning time here and the end time on this corner. It's alright, since this is really high resolution. They fit a QVGA resolution into a 2-inch screen, so it's like 300 pixels per inch, which is really sharp. Yeah, I forgot to mention that gorgeous display, of course. Here, I don't know if you can see very well. It's like that tells you you're on manual equalizer and loop back play mode. Yeah, by the way, this shows up as gibberish. I have a lot of Korean songs, and this phone doesn't support Korean, and I'm pretty sure none of the firmwares do either. So I'm pretty sure it supports Chinese though. So yeah, play mode, you can have shuffle, loop. For the equalizer, they have normal, bass, mega bass, stuff like that, voice, treble, boost. But I really wasn't sure about this, but they do have a manual mode, thank goodness, so you can control the bands, individually yourself, unlike the iPod, where you're limited just to the presets. So that was definitely a plus that nobody mentioned in the reviews. The stereo widening thing doesn't really do much. I mean, I tried it. Not that big of an effect to sound quality or anything like that. Visualizations, you have album art. You can put album art, but it's like really small, just like that little box. And for other visualizations, you can have like Walkman lines, inner twirl. Try like Walkman lines. That's okay. It's just like little stupid animation. I don't really care. And one thing I found weird about this interface is that you have your My Music, right? So you can browse through your albums, tracks, artists, and stuff, and it gives you like all your tracks. But one annoying thing I found about it was it actually includes the ringtones that it came with. So once in a while, if you're listening to your music and it skips to the next track and you hear like ringtones, that's pretty annoying. So I have to like delete it off the list every time. And then what I found even weirder was that you have all your tracks organized by organized by ID3 tag here, and then if you press down on here or down on the D-pad, it gives you a play queue, which I thought was just the same thing as just browsing through tracks in my music, but it definitely isn't. You can tell because say you want to add a couple tracks, delete a couple tracks, and then load up the phone again. The tracks that you had previously will be saved on here. Like, I mean, the files won't be there anymore, but the files that you had before will show up as a list here. And then you have to go into My Music and then go to Tracks again and then load up a song to have the list updated with the new tracks that you just added. So the My Music thing and the play queue thing are two completely different things that I thought that was very unnecessary and confusing for some of the users, although I am used to it now. So that's pretty much it for the Walkman. Sound quality's great, actually. The included headphones, they're pretty good, but they're not really anything special. It's just that cell phone manufacturers tend to put the shittiest earbuds ever with their phones, and Sony Ericsson decided to put like a half decent one. It just basically like EX71s or 81s with like a mic attached to it. Nothing special really. Sorry about the horrible voice I had there before. Kind of getting cold up here in New York with the storm and everything. So I was gonna talk about the earbuds here. They come with these gray flanges. They're supposed to attach to the headphones, and the ones that come with the phone, I have to say, are really horrible. I don't know if my ears are just weird, but the flange is really thin. If I pull it off here, I don't know if you can see. This thing is like paper thin. You can see how it like curl up really easily, and it just feels like paper, seriously. Look how thin that is. And when you put it in your ear, the thing folds up way too easily, like when you push it into your ear canal, so it doesn't really give it a seal. So first of all, it leaks sound, and second, it leaks bass. Like the bass performance just declines like very severely, as this thing is way too thin and it folds up too easily, so it can't provide a good seal. So I was quite disappointed with the sound quality at first, after reports of it being quote-unquote excellent from almost every reviewer I've read from. And so I bought a pair from eBay which claimed to have like very thick earbuds and like higher quality than the regular Sony Ericsson earbuds. And in fact, it really wasn't a gimmick. I got these and they're much better than the ones that came with the phone. I don't know if you can see very well, but let's see. The difference in thickness is amazing. This is the one that came with from eBay, and this is the one that came from Sony Ericsson, and this one is just like really thin compared to the one that came from eBay. And so this one had a much tighter seal with my ear and provided awesome bass performance. So if you want to get the most out of your phone, especially if you listen to music, then I definitely suggest you get these. They're only like, I don't know, $5 or something, and improves sound quality by quite a bit. So that was that.